Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Nucleus. In our previous class, we have discussed about the respiration in plants and animals. In today's class, we're going to discuss about the transportation process in plants. Before moving into detailed discussion, at first we have to know what is transportation. It will be more easy to understand if I give you an example from our daily life. We go to one place to another following a definite pathway with the help of different vehicles. That is, we travel from one place to another using transport, and the process is known as transportation. So, biologically, we can say that transportation is a life process in which a substance, say food, water, oxygen, etc., which is absorbed or formed in one part of the body is transported to another part of the body. Today's discussion will be focused mainly on the transportation of plants. Transportation in plant is the process in which substance absorbed or synthesized in one part of the plant is moved to another part of the plant. It is carried out by the conducting system that consists two main tissues. Number one is xylem and number two is phloem. Together, they are known as vascular bundles. The transport of materials in a plant can be divided into two parts. Number one, transport of water and minerals in plants. Number two, transport of food and other substances in the plant. Now, let us move on how the transportation of water and minerals takes place. Water and minerals are transported to the aerial parts of the plant through a tubular passage known as xylem. Their tissue consists of four types of cell. Number one, xylem trachete. Number two, xylem vessels. Number three, xylem fibers. And number four, xylem parenchyma. At first, let us talk about xylem vessels. Xylem vessels are the tube-like structure that opens at both the ends. Xylem vessels do not contain cytoplasm or nuclei. Their walls are made up of cellulose and lignin. Now, what are lignin? Lignin is a very hard, strong substance that helps the plant to provide mechanical strength. Xylem vessels are the dead cells present in the xylem tissues. Xylem vessels also helps in the water conduction. Now, the next part is xylem trachete. Trachetes are the elongated dead cells which provide mechanical strength and helps the plant in conducting water and minerals in the upward direction. Just like trachete and vessels, xylem fiber also provide mechanical strength. They are the thick-walled, long, narrow cells with the tapering ends. Along with them, xylem parenchyma, which is small and thick-walled, help in storing food. It also helps in water and salt conduction. This is the living part of the xylem tissue. A point to be noted that in flowering plants, either xylem vessels or both xylem vessels and trachete transport water, whereas in non-flowering plant, only trachete helps in water conduction. There is an interesting fact about xylem tissue. The rings seen in the trunk of an old tree which has been transversely cut are nothing but the xylem rings. These rings helps in determining the age of the tree. Now, let us move towards how transportation of food and other substances takes place in plant. Leaves make food by the process of photosynthesis in the form of simple sugar, that is glucose. Plant hormones are made in the tip of the roots and shoots. Since every part of the plant needs food, this has to be transported to all the parts of the plant like branches, stem, roots, etc. Food and other substances like hormones are transported through the vascular bundle known as phloem. Phloem tissue is made up of four kinds of cells. Number one, sieve tube. Number two, companion cell. Number three, phloem parenchyma. And number four, phloem fibers. Okay, so let us first discuss about the sieve tube. Sieve tube are the phloem, which are the living cells. They are the cylindrical cells which have cytoplasm but no nucleus. The sieve tube do not have lignin in their wall. They are found arranged in a vertical row placed end to end. Their end walls are perforated and are called sieve plates. Each sieve tube has a companion cell which has a nucleus and other organelles. This cell supply the sieve tube with some other requirements. We know that food is made up in the mesophyll cells of leaf by the process of photosynthesis. This prepared food enters into the sieve tube and is transported to all other parts of the plant by the network of phloem tubes present in all the parts of the plant. This process is known as translocation of solute. Now, there are two more cells, phloem parenchyma and phloem fibers. Phloem parenchyma store the food, whereas phloem fiber provide mechanical strength and support to the plant. Phloem fiber are the dead sclerenchyma fiber. Now, let us see how the movement of molecules has taken place. The movement of molecules are seen through different processes. The first process is diffusion. Soil, water and minerals move into the root hair cells by the process of diffusion. The next process is osmosis. This is the movement of water molecules from higher region to lower region through semi-permeable membranes. Now you see, the root hair absorbs both water and minerals. Water enters inside the root hairs through osmosis because the concentration of the water inside the root hair is lower than the concentration of water inside the soil. But in case of minerals, what happens is, the concentration of mineral is more in the root hair than in the soil. In this case, movement of molecules takes place from their lower concentration region to the higher concentration region, which requires a lot of energy. This process is known as active transport. Now, root hair absorbs water and is transported cell to cell by osmosis to reach central xylem, which continues to move upwards into the stem and leaves. This upward movement of water and mineral is called ascent of sap. During this process, the pressure developed in the root due to the continuous inflow of water because of cell to cell osmosis. This pressure is known as root pressure. The root pressure is one of the forces which contributes to the ascent of sap up to a certain height. By this, we have came to an end of transportation in plants. I hope you understand the whole lecture and please send your feedback in the comment section below. That's all for the today's class. Keep on watching Nucleus for more interesting topics. Till then, watch our videos, like the videos, subscribe to our channel. Thank you.